Since 2015, it's been our pleasure entertaining you. From brass commentary, controversial interviews, and sexy cave crushes, we have given you our all. We've seen other shows come and watched them go. But Inside the Cave is still here. Inside the Cave. Thought-provoking ignorance. Guaranteed.
All right, here we go. We're back Inside the Cave, InsideTheCavePodcast.com, ShopCaveCrushShop.com right now. Use that promo code AWARE. We've got a lot of shirts and shit on there right now at CaveCrushShop.com, and new shirts for the summertime coming soon. We are at the FitTrap. We're recording this podcast at the FitTrap, 6811 Roosevelt Road. And I just call the guy FitTrap. What's his real name? What's the name you go by? That's your cousin, right, Joe?
You on the audio?
Say your name, bro.
Ahmeer.
Ahmeer Bryant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We're at the FitTrap. Black man got a black business, black establishment out here with these. Yeah, so we out here and he got it going on, man. So I want to give a shout. Yeah, my fault. Right, my fault. Shout out, man, to Ahmeer Bryant, FitTrap, man. Come out here and support this brother. Come out here and get your workout on. Training tips. We're going to be out here for a while. We're starting on time as usual. Inside the Cave, IMCB at I'm the Real CB. Joe Dirt in the building.
What's good? We out here in the front of a live studio person.
Well, actually, they was on here at 2 o'clock when we supposed to start.
Was it? How come you ain't set stuff up and sit down, man?
Okay.
It's your fault.
Okay.
So now we got to use the lab track.
How many people was here earlier, FitTrap?
Earlier?
Yeah. When I first got here, how many people was here?
Nobody.
There's a whole bunch of people out there. Yeah, anyway, people here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about for our audience. All the people that be
We
listening.
got here so early, yet we started so late.
Belly Bell.
Yo, what up, man? Mr. Wait What? Half the Cave Crush crew. What's going on?
Slide.
What's up, everybody? Inside the Cave Podcast group. Let's talk with Slide Ladies. Welcome to the live recording.
And Cat.
Hello, everyone.
All right, we got Jay Davis here too, man. You know, coming through.
Yeah.
He's gonna do the dirt sheets. Play that game I've been trying to play week to week. I couldn't do it, so shout out to Jay for coming through.
I had to find somebody more talented.
Yeah, well, he is more talented than you. All right, so hey, check this out. Right now, Ahmeer is doing leg curls. Hey, what time do you start doing the squats?
He know this radio, not TV, right? They can't see it.
No, we do got. Oh, you can't see it because the guy ain't recording. But okay. Hey, what's the trainer's name we got here too?
Yeah, Charles.
Charles, what's up, Charles?
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, tell everybody about yourself, Charles.
Man, I've been training for maybe 10 years. 10 years now. Professional bodybuilder. Still competing at 48.
Nice.
Certified in nutrition, functional movement. I kind of weight loss is my go-to. Pretty versed in fitness.
Nice. So you 48. How long before your body look as good as mine?
Hopefully never.
No.
Hold on, I'm a client.
That's right. I am a client.
Damn.
All right, don't worry. I'm trying to get his body to look like mine too. All right, what we doing first, man? What we doing first?
We're going to do listeners' feedback.
Oh yeah, check this out. We got some listeners' feedback from past couple episodes.
From the listeners.
Got an opinion? Let your voice be heard. Want to change the direction of the show? Talk your shit. Tell us how you really feel.
For real, I might just say how I feel.
Listeners' feedback with Cousin Lamar on Inside the Cave.
Here we go. Check this out. Someone named Clint. Clint says if someone is this is listeners' feedback. Veli's cousin Lamar is not here this week, so I do it. Clint is someone crazy enough to speed over animals. What do you think they would do to a human? All right, let me give you guys a background on this. Jay, check this out. Tiffany, I know you listen. Jay, you probably don't listen to the show, right?
Of course. Every day, right? That's what it's
Every day, yeah, it comes out every day. Yeah, so we had a listener send in about a guy she was dating that ran over some geese and like ran over animals. And these people think because this person is crazy enough to run over animals, they will kill a human being.
Well, this child started from childhood, according to her. Right.
That's what we said. I totally disagree. Because yes, that's hypocritical.
Next thing you know,
talked about it with other people later.
Chopped up legs in the freezer.
How many people do you know step on ants, kill cockroaches? Nobody
had
had
a goose or a geese.
So people.
Exactly.
So you pick and choose which animal you think is.
You got Jeffrey Dahmer on the way. That's what you got.
I totally disagree and everything. Hey, FitTrap, feel free to jump in. Tell us whatever you're doing, whenever you feel like it, man.
Right now, I'm training my client. Been boot camp with me for 3 months. We're going on training after. Usually a lot of times when they start boot camp, they ain't gonna be doing what I want.
Yeah, by the way, I do that boot camp. I try to do it 3 times a week, but I only been once a week and I missed this week. But it's killer, man. I'm still sore from last Saturday.
That's how I like it.
Shout out to our girl that's working out today, sis. You're doing a fabulous job. Excellent.
Yes.
What's your name? Tell us your name.
We can't hear it.
Janina.
Janina.
Shout out to Janina working out this Saturday afternoon.
At the FitTrap.
On Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, you looking good too, Janina.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you look real
Everybody,
good.
y'all need to get in here and get your summer bodies together.
We late that she's on time.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go through these real quick. Chantel is a listener that's now subscribed to Inside the Cave. Oh, we had a side chick on one time. Why side chicks are winning episode? Because you all changed the narrative. And I'm pretty sure she's wondering, are side chicks really winning after going inside the cave? All right.
Side chicks are always winning.
Yes, sir. Jay, you got any side chicks?
No, they just think they're my girlfriend.
Attaboy.
Smart boy.
Charles, you got any side chicks? Okay. I'm not going to. I'm scared of him. I'm not going. All right. Here we go. This is Jessica. Happy birthday, Ro. Sly was making fun of me because I love me some Save a Ho Ro. He's my favorite.
Hey, it was my birthday too, damn it. Appreciate it. And Ro gonna keep saving them hoes. That's his job.
Here we go. This is from Summer. CB, there's nothing wrong with reminiscing on your past. And I remember that girl group because my cousins and I used to pretend we were them. You're okay on this one. Here's what happened. I saw this girl group when I was a kid, and I fell back in love with this girl group. The problem is they was 12 and 13, so I wanted to know, is there an issue with me still in love with the 12 and 13-year-old girl group? She says I'm okay. Kat said I'm okay. So Jay, I'm okay with that, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
This story sounds even more awkward hearing it in person.
This is from Eric, real quick. Playing Wait What segment as an opening for the new show is good, but aren't you worried that people won't listen to the full episode because they can listen to the end of the last and beginning of the new episode? No, I don't care how you listen as long as you listen. Just click on it for 3 minutes and I get credit for it. So I don't care how you listen. All right, the last one is from Claudie. This is from, where's she from? Germany or some shit? This from Claudie's from Germany or England or Hungary or something like that. Yeah, there you go, Europe. Across the pond. Here we go. Wow, that podcast. Can I meet these guys? Go clubbing with them? Sure, you can go clubbing with the single guys. Sly single.
I'm available.
Pretty please. And that Insta page. Wonder which one were your chicks. She was talking to International D. Seriously, I keep laughing out loud at my desk. People are looking at me. Claudia, that's what we're here for, to entertain. Thank you for sending feedback to InsideTheCavePodcast@gmail.com. All right, so we're still here at the FitTrap, 6811 West Roosevelt Road in Illinois. For anybody that's listening out of town, when you come to Chicago, come check out the FitTrap with the boy Ahmeer Bryant. Joe, that's your cousin.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. First cousin, second cousin?
First cousin.
First cousin, okay. How often did he used to beat your ass when you was growing up?
Never.
All right, that's how I do this. We have a segment on here called Kill Yourself and Start Over. Let's do it.
The first segment, see something effed up? The A Block. Talk your shit. Kill yourself and start over on Inside the Cave.
What you got this week or today? Veli Vel.
I actually have nothing.
Joe Dirt.
You can kill yourself and start over for asking me that question.
All right.
For one,
Don't get mad. Don't get mad because your cousin used to beat your ass.
Of the cops shooting that dog and killing him.
Nah, I didn't.
I forgot what is happening. I think it happened somewhere in Illinois.
Really?
This guy was videotaping the cops. They was arresting some black guy.
Yeah.
And
they killed the dog?
They put the dog in the car, and the cops arrested the guy. The dog got out through the window. I guess the cops got scared and shot the dog like 3 times.
Was it a black dog?
Yeah, it was a black dog too.
Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry if I don't give a fuck about them killing dogs. I can care less.
Yeah, you just like the dude that like to run people over.
I can care less about that. I can care less about a cop killing a dog. I care less. I've heard. I'm immune to it now.
No, Abbott, what's wrong with you, man?
I can care less. So sorry, dog.
They kill
You
school.
buy a dog anywhere, man.
I think I'm ready for my kill yourself.
Go. What you got this week, Kat?
I actually have someone. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. His name is CB.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
CB, did you bring anything for our host? I mean, we are a guest in his establishment. Did you bring him a T-shirt or anything?
I got a T-shirt.
How about
yeah.
the gentleman who put your sound together for you? Did you get him anything?
Now, where is he at?
Yeah, he probably went to hang himself because he didn't get a thank you from you. So, yeah, I'm going to put you on blast. CB, darling, you have to give your guests something, or at least the people who host your show something. I shouldn't have to go buy the sound guy coffee.
I didn't tell you to buy him no coffee.
Because you don't have any coots, CB. You should have brought coffee with you. You were supposed to bring that with you.
But on a real note, like she said, where did he go?
He's crying in his trunk, probably, because he didn't even get a thank you. He didn't get a high five or a good job or anything. So, yeah, I just need you to get a little bit class.
Hey,
get some class.
Last time I do anything for you guys.
All right, Sly, what you got this week?
He didn't even record on your.
I kill yourself and start over. Usually we'll go to.
I don't think so.
Is it on?
No, it can't be. We're over here.
All right.
My kill yourself and start over. Normally we'll go to the occupant of the Oval Office, but today it is going to the personal attorney of the jackass that runs the Oval Office, Rudy Giuliani, for throwing that dude number 45 under the bus and saying he did.
Oh yeah.
He paid back Cohen the $130,000 that he paid for Stormy Daniels and whatever sexual favors she provided for him.
He pulled the CB and dry snitched on him.
Dry snitching, steady dry snitching on Good Morning America and every other channel he can get on.
That's crazy.
He thought he was doing him a favor.
All right, remind me to edit all this out. Hey, Tim, didn't he show you? We did kill yourself. Oh, my kill yourself and start over is going to Joe Dirt and Veli Vel for being late. Absolutely late. There's no reason for anyone to be late for a live podcast when I've told you.
How you gonna tell somebody, talk about somebody being late?
Yeah, that's
whatever.
Very upset about that.
Let's travel back to the future by revisiting the past. This time in the year 2038 on Inside the Cave.
Hey, we do this one segment. It's called, hey, check this out. This time in the year 2038. For those that don't know, me, Veli, and Joe, our 20th year class reunion is this year. Tell me about it. And hey, Jay, so check this out. If you would have told me in 1998 that Snoop Dogg would have a gospel album and Trump would be president, I would have said, nah, no way. So we play this game called This Time in the Year 2038. Joe, what you think's gonna happen this time in the year 2038?
This time in the year 2038, I'm gonna say that O.J. Simpson and Donald Trump will have a reality show where they travel in the world together. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting.
I think both of them gonna be dead by 2038.
You said who? OJ and Donald?
Yeah, O.J. and Donald.
Oh.
That's what it's gonna be called too, O.J. and Donald.
All right, here's my prediction. This time in the year 2038, the FitTrap will be a franchise. It'll be all over America, and this man will be a billionaire, and he'll loan me $1 million. Thank you.
He gonna give you his billion, you a billionaire.
To follow that, I was gonna say that you would be, we would be able to download an app of you working out, and then we can work out at home with you, like virtual reality.
Coming up, on the way.
Already on it.
So appreciate that.
No problem.
Slide, what you got?
2038. I don't know when 2038. I do predict CB still gonna be showing up to shit late.
I was here before you.
And starting late as hell.
I can't control it.
Just like any other week for us.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Cat point.
I answered already.
Oh, you did? Oh. You did. Go.
In 2038, will Charles and FitTrap have the body of CB, or will CB have the body of Charles and FitTrap?
Jay, you want to participate?
2038.
Come on, I ain't got a chair for you, but come on and sit down.
Hey, Jay, last week I said that Tristan Thomas was gonna be a woman.
Come on, I got a chair for you. Come on, sit down.
We want you to say crisscross applesauce in front of the table.
See if there's a stool out there or something.
Right. They didn't even sound right.
Here, you can have, if you want to sit here, it's all right.
No, you're a lady. Why would you get up? You don't get
Because
up.
I'm going to sit over there.
No, sit right here. Hey, FitTrap, can he take a stool from out there? Can he take a stool? Yeah. Okay, it's a stool in one of them rooms.
Set that nigga up on one of these weightlifting benches.
Yeah, come on, Jay. Answer real quick.
Kanye West's daughter, Chicago West, gonna do a sex tape.
Damn.
That's a good one.
Like mama, like daughter.
Damn, she will be 21 by then, won't she?
How you know?
Right.
You've been counting.
She 1 year old now.
He reminiscing back to the mold days.
Damn, that's cold. All right, man. Hey, check this out.
Hey, you should do the show from the treadmill.
Doing 1 mile.
Yeah, bro, like
We got the other mic. I put it on. I'll work out right now while we do the show.
No, because it's going to take longer to do this show.
All right.
That'd be the longest 1 mile an hour.
Well,
Be here all night.
since we here, I'm gonna do this real quick. We got this game I like to play. It's called 30 Seconds.
Hey, Block. Let's work it out. You got 30 seconds. On Inside the Cave.
That's right, put in work. Move your ass, go berserk. Get your salad, no dessert. Get that man you deserve.
Now I got my clock. I got my real clock over here. Where's
On
my
your phone?
Yeah, where's my?
Now you got it.
Yeah. I usually have a
Why you made it over there? Which one's the clock?
I bet that font like 25, 26.
I got a clock.
I need my flip phone.
Somebody like X
Where's my
look
flip?
at their cell phone.
Okay, here we go. Stop.
Now you know you're supposed to bring your glasses on tour.
All right, here we go. So,
Where's my flip phone?
FitTrap, we got this game we do. It's called You Got 30 Seconds, right? So, you're gonna go first. All right, go ahead, continue your work. You know, you can answer real quick. All right.
I think it's in.
Okay. All right, check this out. So, today is Cinco de Mayo, and we at the FitTrap. So you got 30 seconds to give me 3 chest exercises that can keep me looking good. Your clock starts now.
Chest,
Only 3?
Yeah.
Only 3?
dumbbell fly, incline.
You should have said lift for pickup truck.
That's pretty good.
Damn it.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, get that mic over to Jay Davis real quick. Hey Jay, today is Cinco de Mayo, right?
Tell everybody that.
Okay, so you got 30 seconds to give me 5 Latino girls you would like to sleep with. Your clock starts now.
Maria from Sesame Street. Maria from Sesame Street.
Okay. You got 15 seconds.
Rosie Perez. I don't know. Is Selena Gomez legal?
Yeah.
Eva Mendes. And I need one more.
J-Lo?
You got 5 seconds.
Tony Parker ex-wife, the old chick.
Yo, yeah. Good job. You did it right on time. All right, here we go. Kat, today is Cinco de Mayo, Kat.
Is it?
You got 30 seconds to
I'm
give
just reading it straight off the phone.
to give me 5 Latino brothers who you would like to get with. Your clock starts now.
I can't name any. I can't think of like any specific Latinos because I look at them as all like Afro-Caribbean. So I can't.
Well, just give me 5 guys you want to be with.
No. I don't even have a
You
list
got
of
5 guys right here.
It's super tough to get on
You got
that
6
list. I
guys
can't even think of 5 guys' names right now, as a matter of fact.
All right, here we go.
Womp, womp, womp.
Sly. Today is Cinco de Mayo.
Man, would you stop saying that? Oh, really it is. If you say it really it is, like the thought in your head.
It's the same show, bro. It's
You
the
got
same
30
show.
seconds to give me 5 Mexican drinks that you might be partaking in Vegas this week.
Dos Equis,
I can name.
Modelo, margaritas, cervezas. That just covers all the beer, don't it? That just cerveza, and
A Paloma, Tequila Sunrise.
a tequila sunrise.
Nah, that's pretty good. All right. And Joe Dirt.
No.
Today is Cinco de Mayo.
Really?
You got 30 seconds.
No, it's the day after Cinco de Mayo. We've been here that long.
You got 30 seconds to give me 5 Latin rappers.
I don't know none.
It ain't 5.
Right, exactly. I ain't 5.
Fat
I
Joe.
know a Pitbull.
Fat
Joe
Joe.
Black. He just in the Latin body.
This is what I'm saying.
Big Pun.
Like, you can't say Big Pun. Like,
Fat Joe, Big Pun. Whole bunch of them.
keep going.
Noriega.
No, he not Latin. He black as hell.
He Dominican now.
He black and black. That's what he is.
All right.
There you go.
And Veli, I had a question for you, but I'm no longer allowed to ask you those questions. So that's the end of. You got 30 seconds.
ACB.
Good job.
Today is Cinco de Mayo.
I ain't fucking with
Before you leave, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a couple questions? Don't worry, nobody's gonna see you. It's just audio. Okay. Yeah, pass this mic over.
Yeah, come on over, boo.
Yeah. Listening.
Hold on, you cool with this?
No, trust me, the camera's not even working. I thought the camera was on.
We gonna be alright. Come on.
How was your workout at the FitTrap?
Today or?
All the time. Yeah, all the time.
It's okay. He go overboard with the boot camp sometimes.
Man, don't he? That boot camp killer.
Anyway, he asked about it.
That boot camp killer.
It's worth it. I thought I was crazy. You know, I was like, why do I keep coming back to this damn place? But you know, I got used to it. Your body get used to it.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing personal too. So
Personal. How long you been working at the at the FitTrap?
I was doing boot camp since about November.
Really?
Started doing personal about 2 months ago.
Yeah. So you do boot camp every day, or try to do every day?
I try to when I can make it from work, but
What's-
usually like 3 to 4 times a week.
What's the hardest job? Not the hardest exercise in here.
I would say
Burpees.
burpees.
The planks though. He had me doing them full planks.
Oh, it's fine.
Shit,
It's
not
the
for me.
burpees.
Not for me.
I got a lot to carry.
I wasn't looking, so I don't know what you're talking about.
And by the way, it's Cinco de Mayo.
It's Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. So, thank you for what's your name? Trina. Janina. Okay, thank you, Janina, for coming in. All right. Hey, now we're gonna use this plug for the FitTrap.
All right, FitTrap.
FitTrap. Listen to Inside the Cave podcast too. For
We'll
real.
give you something, but we didn't bring anything.
Damn, we sure didn't. Damn. All right. FitTrap, go ahead, man. Tell us a little bit more about the location, the club, how long you had it open and everything. You just got done training this beautiful lady. I got a quick question for you, man. Remind me to edit this out, though. Now, Jay, you work with beautiful women on set all the time. Are you as professional as FitTrap?
Yes, I try to remain professional at all times.
Jay sound fake as
I
hell. That's
purchase
Jay's
the
fake
Plan B
voice.
pills for everyone.
Jay, your voice sound high pitched like a motherfucker.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Hey, FitTrap, tell everybody about the location, man, the area, everything, man.
In Berwyn, been here about 7 months. They let me in, man. They let me in. It's hard to get in Berwyn.
Yeah.
Know how they, like I said, they let me in. I ain't think I would. They choose about traveling. It took about 2 months to get in. They had me on hold about a month, scared, called me, told me, go ahead. But everybody is family. Like everybody got to speak to about getting in it, that they related.
Yeah.
They're Italian, so it's hard to inside into that. And they all tell you to go to. So once you see the person from the city board, they'll tell you to go see the fire marshal. And then a police chief, that's all of them when you get in. They got to run your background, so I mean, all that. Yeah. But they let me in.
Man, shout out to the FitTrap, man. So give everybody the schedule, man. You got it's an open schedule for people to come in.
Yeah, walk-in class 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. One-on-one training, so like 2 times. Like traditional, meaning like same time, same day every week. You got walk-in. Like what's voodoo. Set it on schedule to come in. I get to take them the same goes away, and I'm sitting with them.
Nice. And you go on, what's the website?
FitTrap.com.
FitTrap.com. That's how you, the FitTrap.com. And he's on Groupon. You can get
Yeah, on Groupon. Got a special 5 boot camps for I think 24. I had a 27 Groupon day on sale. They didn't tell you that. It was cool.
Nice.
Like I think like 5 for 24 and 10 for about 49.
And you got Adidas flip-flops. FitTrap Adidas flip-flop.
And you got the FitTrap water.
FitTrap water?
Yeah, it will make you lose weight.
I need a gallon. I need a gallon.
Got a problem? Need some advice? Send your questions and problems to Cat for Cat's Corner on Inside the Cave.
All right, check this out. This is our segment called Cat's Corner, where listeners send questions to Cat, this lady down here, and this is from Rashida.
You gonna read it?
You want to read it? All right.
Bouncing ball.
There we go. Get my glasses on my back.
Get my glasses.
Here we go. I just moved my baby daddy back into.
Here we go. I
Use
just
your
moved my
finger.
baby daddy back in to help raise my 2 youngest
See, it
sons.
needs a comma though, don't it?
Huh?
It's missing the comma. That's what I'm saying. It looked like I just moved my baby daddy back in to help. See, it needs a comma.
Use your finger. That way you can keep your place as you go.
Come on, man.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead. Want to read together? I just. Go ahead. You got it.
That's not big enough for him.
Come on, let's read as a class.
As big as that font though on that phone.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just moved my baby daddy back in to help raise my 2 youngest sons that he is the father of. Over the past few months, my sons have been out of control, and I took friends' advice and brought their father back home after putting them out years ago. What kind of advice is that? Since he has moved back in, it seems as if I now have 3 sons to go along with my 2 girls as well. He doesn't do shit. And now I want him to leave because he isn't, is that what it's supposed to be? He isn't of any benefit to the house. I think my sons have gotten worse since his arrival. When I asked him to get it together, he asked for sex. What's wrong with that? This is one big mess that I know I created, but with good intentions. Any suggestions on how I get my out of control sons in order? Man, y'all need to put some punctuations in.
I told you.
My son's father to take raising them seriously and doing better, and still keep my daughters in line and not be influenced by what's going on.
Told you it wasn't just me. All right, Kat, what you thinking on this crazy shit?
I think it's interesting. She's asking about not being influenced when somebody influenced her. That's how the letter started. The letter started that she was being influenced by other people to move her ex in. And a piece of advice that I was told as a child is don't eat out the garbage can. So if you discard somebody in your life, it's best to keep them where they are and not bring them back, because bringing them back brings germs. So he obviously has come and infected the other children, and she doesn't necessarily need that kind of in her life. So I think she should do best for her children on her own and stop worrying about what other people should be doing for them.
Nice. All right. Anybody got anything else on this? Jay, what do you think about this letter? Were you listening?
I don't have kids, so I give bad advice.
Yeah,
we all do.
I give bad advice. Sometimes you gotta let your kid go to jail, and to let them see what a big ass Puerto Rican can do to him in jail. So when they get out, they understand.
Speaking of which, today is Cinco de Mayo. Right?
That's for Mexico. That's not for Puerto Rico. That's a Mexican event. It's not Puerto Rican.
All right. I thought they were all the same, but
I'm sure. I'm sure. In a minute, you're gonna be like, "Let's play this game called What Race Is It?"
We are. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought that was some great advice, Jay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, what's that advice your uncle told you a long time ago?
He said, "Don't get locked up because you're too cuddly for jail."
Okay, another advice your uncle gave you about if you work 40 hours a week.
Oh yeah, if a man works 40 hours a week, a woman has no business asking him where he been.
I think that's some great advice.
If a man works 40 hours a week, a woman has no business asking him where he been.
That's some good advice.
That's good advice.
All right, so you got anything?
So I wonder if that guy works 40 hours a week.
I wonder.
Look like he work her nerves.
Hey, you can work that 40 hours a week.
I'm gonna step outside my normal, and I'm gonna agree with Kat. That's all I got.
Why you agreeing with Kat? Because you sitting next to him?
I gotta agree with Kat. Some things have come to my attention in which I will probably be agreeing with Kat next week, and the week after that, and the week after that too.
All right, I'm gonna take that gun out your back now. You just,
Hey,
do what I'm telling you, man.
Hey, Sly, you know as Cat's attorney, that don't mean we dropping that suit too on your ass.
Oh, you got a me too?
You want the truth, Ellie? You can't handle this truth. You got about that.
By the way,
So disrespectful.
hold on. Y'all got anything else on this letter? No. All right, I just want to say your baby daddy sounds like a great guy. Do not kick him out, and hopefully you guys work it out.
Can't kick him out now. Your son's gonna get even worse.
Yeah. All right. Hey, FitTrap, we got this segment we do called He Too. You seen the video we posted on Instagram? Okay. Well, Jay, you know about it.
Yeah.
So I actually saw your Jay on his new sketch called "Choke on That."
Did you watch it?
Yeah. Yes, I did. I told you about it. Man, hilarious. When's that premiere, Jay?
May 26th at the Den Theater.
The Den Theater. All right. Cool.
Go
And
on.
where they can get tickets at?
Go on site, jdavisfilms.com, get your tickets, and May 26th.
May 26th. All right, yeah, we gotta get it.
Yeah,
FitTrap
y'all
gotta
gotta go
come.
see that, man.
You seen it? Did you see it yet? The DVD, the Choke on That?
Yeah, that is not on DVD. I only sent it to you.
I thought I watched it on Amazon.
No,
Okay.
send the link.
Hilarious.
Jay Davis
Hey.
is hilarious.
Okay, hey, can I say which one of my favorite ones?
Yeah.
Okay, I like the one with the Arab. See, me and Jay, we like. Yeah, we like race jokes, man. So it's an Arab that.
Don't tell us.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell us.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
This is a segment called "Is This Racist?"
Yeah.
Poke fun of stereotypes of different races.
Well, anyway, also on Jay's film, he does a Me Too segment. So I like to invite Ahmeer and Jay to do a He Too segment on this show. If the clip that we, the four of us did, this talks. I think fellas deserve to have a voice. You know, you hear about this Me Too, the women, they've been molested and stuff like that. Or, well, sexually harassed. Like, I don't even know where this stuff comes from, but I think that fellas deserve to have a voice too. You know how many times a woman has told a guy it's just sex, and then all of a sudden she ends up pregnant. Now she wants child support. Like, we need them brothers deserve to have a voice too. So, Jay, would you like to give a He Too? I would understand that
I
too.
was hoping I was gonna get me a He Too case in here in the gym with all the men's working. I thought everybody's shirt was gonna be off and I could say some explicit shit. Yeah, I did. I swear I did. But I came ready to work out, and apparently, like, you know, that was.
Kat, hey, can you get
Wah,
Kat
wah.
doing some squats over here? She needs to do some squats.
That
Kat, go ahead and do some squats, Kat. We can plug this mic and do some squats.
What that real He Too is what Kat just said?
Yeah, it was.
I feel some type of way.
I was trying to be He Too-ish, and now CB trying to flip it to a Me Too. No, let me do the dirty work. You
What
sit
you got,
back
Jay?
and
You got
relax.
Just give me like 45 seconds.
Okay.
Hold on.
You ain't got no cast and couch He Too.
Actually,
Old church ladies.
like no, there's one lady. I ain't gonna say her name,
Move that mic.
Thank you.
but I met her via Facebook inbox, and I knew something was wrong because she wanted to come over right away. And so she came over. She's an older lady, older than what I thought. She told me she was 39 with no kids. According to her stretch marks everywhere, she was 52 with 4 kids. And so after we did, because it was too late to turn back. Still did, whatever. It's too late. You just link between the lines. But look, link between the lines and pray. And she had a lot of meat, like her. like, I don't know if ladies know this, like guys get saggy balls, ladies get a lot of meat on their vagina when they get older. I don't know if the meat falls down.
Really? I didn't know
It's
that.
very meaty.
Really?
So it's very meaty, and afterwards, we did everything, she wiped up, and she was like, so, when the next time you casting? I'm like, you did this for that? And I felt that she took advantage of my kindness and my warm towel that I offer her just to sleep with me to get in the movie. So that's my story.
So and for those who wants to know how that story ended, it is now the star of now the Black movie.
JJ was Weinstein. JJ was Weinstein.
Remind me to edit that out, right? Remind me to edit that out.
JD opinion. So after JD hit it 4 more times.
Oh my God, that was funny.
When I get home, I'm gonna tell her it's time for you to go.
That is funny. All right.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
Okay. Yeah, I think you better stay clear of that. You got a good establishment.
Like, these niggas talking about stretch marks licking. What did I let in here?
All right, man.
Fellas, your voice deserves to be heard. Speak up and speak out with the He2 movement on Inside the Cave. Hashtag He2. Want to advertise on Inside the Cave podcast? Would you like to have your company or product featured before a segment? Email us insidethecavepodcast@gmail.com. Subject, advertise.
Get the latest in cave fashion at cavecrushshop.com. That's cavecrushshop.com.
Follow Inside the Cave on Instagram for more thought-provoking ignorance. We repost, you decide.
Now you're feeling freer than you
Yo, y'all wanna see the sexiest women on the planet? Then follow Cave Crush on Instagram. Cave Crush is poppin'. Hey ladies, it's time for To Tell the Truth. Ladies, let's talk about it with Sly on Inside the Cave.
Sly has a questions he asks everybody week to week, so feel free. Who was that girl that came up here earlier, man?
That was Nina. One of our listeners in the podcast group. Nina, her name is
That's
Nina.
a flask? See, put it, that's what y'all do? Okay. Damn, CB, you bring it out of people.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's definitely 5 o'clock here. It's definitely 5 o'clock here.
CB, what do you be doing to people, man?
Cat said it's Cinco de Mayo.
It's Cinco de Mayo, you know that, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, did you get that the video? Okay, good. All right, what you got, Sly?
Ladies, I'm gonna keep it real simple. What is the one question that you hate being asked? I could take this question someplace else, but I'm on Cat's side today, so I can't.
You must have really did. What?
You heard the conversation earlier, right?
Yeah.
You heard the conversation. I'm gonna just briefly say, if your man is taking a vacation, ladies, you should just help him pack. That's all I'm gonna say. Just help him pack. If he's going on vacation without you, help him pack.
Yes, and buy him some condoms. Buy him some condoms to take with
It
him.
won't hurt.
Yes, because it don't make no sense for him to come back infected because you didn't buy him no condoms. Buy your man some condoms before he catches flu.
I put a first aid kit in there.
Yeah.
I don't agree with a lot of things that CB say about
And
that.
some off.
Yes.
And some off.
Some off. What the hell?
Off suntan lotion and condoms.
All right. Is there a reason why you asked that question this week?
Yeah, the reason is I gotta go.
About to go. You about to go to Vegas, right?
I'm about to go to Vegas.
Cool. Man, I wish I was going with you. When you be back?
I'll be back.
All right, we
got a one-way ticket.
See what life takes me.
By the time you get back, CB will be set up for the next podcast. I got to record.
2038.
Hey, before we get to the last segment, FitTrap, one more time, man. Tell everybody about this great establishment, man. Tell everybody about some. Hey, you got any eating tips? That's what we need to know. Like, okay, here's a good question. Sly is on his way to Vegas. Now, Sly runs marathon, so he don't need this. But if I was going with Sly, I would be eating crazy at the wrong restaurants, just doing everything wrong. So, can you give me some like people like me who don't know how to eat correct?
Staple your lips together before you go.
Put your plate in front of you and then shake your head to the left or right.
Fork down.
I get some serious eating tips from the FitTrap.
Eating tips?
Yeah.
Before a trip, or saying
Yeah, just for like say you were going on a 3-day. You know, people usually slack off on the weekends and then on vacations anyway.
What are some good vacation eats to stay healthy?
Yeah. Because you can't bring your protein jug with you on the plane. They're going to think that's... They will shoot you down.
I'm sure where you're going has got protein there, though.
I wouldn't do that either.
So, I'm going to tell you how to do it. For today, cinco de mayo.
Cinco de mayo.
Things you do. The days you're going to drink, eat up. The days you're going to cheat, don't drink. Alcohol is an inhibitor. So, we're going to burn the alcohol fat, so you burn the fat from eating. So it's simple as that.
On vacation?
On vacation?
Shit, I'm drinking every day.
Say it one more time.
If you don't drink, eat your best. If you don't eat bad, don't drink.
Makes perfect sense. Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right. It's very
Somebody
simple.
gonna go for that alcohol fat first, go burn that first. So when you drink it, eat bad, when you sit and get fat and fat.
Do cocaine.
Get the calories.
Okay.
So would you recommend cocaine?
Well, you ain't gonna want to eat if you're on the cocaine anyway.
That might speed up your
Right, now you don't have to eat it all for at least 3 days. For at least 3 or 4 days. Red Bulls.
You came back 12 pounds lighter.
Man, this was a good ass vacation. I was told I did a whole lot of shit. I walked from Vegas because I love it.
Once you get the FDA to approve that shit,
All right, thanks, man. FitTrap. Hey, go ahead and tell everybody one more time about this, where they can come to this establishment, man. Man. Where can they go?
I'm talking about a script in Hurtis.
Berwyn. 6811.
Book camp all day. We kept that.
3 times a day.
All day long.
Hey, what them ropes for? Remember I asked you about them ropes?
Battle ropes. Good for your back, arms, shoulders, and your back fat, and your arm fat, and your arm fat.
Everything.
Yeah.
Don't kill it.
What's the most? Hey, what you benching, man?
Right now?
Yeah.
335.
What you benching, Sly?
about 3 plates. All right, a good 295. Good 295.
295.
What's your schedule fit through the week, Monday through Saturday, right?
Yeah, Monday through Saturday. Every day, Monday through Friday to 8:45. On Saturday till 5.
Nice.
Got dirty headlines, nasty stories, freaky tales. It's time for the Dirt Sheets with Joe Dirt inside the cave.
All right, here we go. Jay Davis is here real quick, so everybody can play this. This usually is the Dirt Sheets, but Joe said he doesn't have a dirt sheet this week. So the past times when Joe has
what I said you can kiss my dirty ass.
Okay. Same thing.
Joe Dirt.
So,
gotta be dirty.
Since Joe is not doing the Dirt Sheets, our good friend Jay Davis. When I was on the Jay Davis show, like I said before,
You was on the Jay Davis show?
Yes, I was on the Jay.
Do that.
Why wouldn't I? It's gave me my start.
Times was rough.
Speaking of time, did you show up on time?
It was between CB and the Bucket Boy. And he got shot. So
I know that Bucket Boy looking real good right now.
I gotta tell you, but like I told you earlier, Jay, I understand everything. I understand everything now. Sympathy. I really have sympathy now. All right, check this out. So we're going to play this game. I've been trying to play with these guys and gal. Past couple episodes ain't been going good. It's called Guess the Race. And by the way, for those that don't know, Jay Davis show invented this game. But I know a lot of other radio shows do this game. But like I said, we did it first. What, 2011?
2011.
2011, we started this game before anybody else. All right, Jay, what we doing?
We're doing Guess the Race. So I'm going to read some real headlines. These are real people. And
oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay,
that's the whole game.
Okay.
It's like I was supposed to read. I missed that whole part. I didn't have the glasses.
Right.
Hey, FitTrap, feel free to play along, man.
I need somebody to keep score. Can you keep score? All right. I'm going to read a story, and y'all have to guess whether the person was white, black, Asian, Mexican, or other.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
All right, the headline of the story is, a man is jailed after fleeing police in a go-kart. 45-year-old parolee led police on a low-speed chase while intoxicated on a go-kart. They said he reached speeds up to 25 miles an hour. The man eventually got pulled over and taken to jail. What race is this person?
Did this man get shot?
He didn't get shot.
Okay. FitTrap, you want to go first? What race you think he is?
On a go-kart?
Yes.
20 times out of hours.
They walk and chase this.
Same thing, change this gonna be. Hispanic.
Okay.
Damn. He was a parolee?
Yeah.
He was a nigger.
This dude, he got to be white because he went back to jail and he didn't get shot dead.
I'm going with white. I'm going with white also. Sly.
Colonizer, definitely a colonizer.
Colonizer.
They playing this racist fucking game.
What's your name?
These are real people. I didn't tell them to drive
light skin,
go-kart.
cat.
I'm not playing this stupid ass game.
She got other, so she prefers, so she takes other.
It sound like dog. I ain't fucking with it.
The answer is, you gonna go? What? Okay.
They scared to play.
The answer is Mexican. He was Mexican.
Oh, he was
Who all said
Mexican.
Mexican?
Nobody said
He
Mexican.
said Mexican.
Oh, FitTrap got one right.
He got
Okay,
one.
because it is Cinco de Mayo. Okay. See. All right. What else?
A man is charged with kidnapping a wheelchair-bound woman and assaulting her. 42-year-old man was jailed after he allegedly kidnapped a wheelchair woman and groped her breast. The police arrested the man 5 miles away from the incident.
He couldn't touch
What
her.
race is this man?
She's sitting down. Of course, the only thing you can.
What you
touch
think?
is her
What you think is FitTrap? White.
I'm gonna go black.
I'm going white again since this man's still alive.
What'd you say Indians are called? Alcoholics?
Alcoholics.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go with Indian.
What?
That's what Jay told me. Indians are alcoholics.
Indians are people from India.
No, he told me they're alcoholics.
Native Americans are people from the United States.
Which one did you say alcoholics?
Native Americans.
Native Americans, okay. I'm going Native Americans.
One of them drink fine. One of them drink.
Cinco de Mayo.
One of them drink gold. I'm gonna go with black.
Black, all right. Cat, what you got?
Cat got other.
It was a white man. Like, you got one. You got one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, he's a white guy.
Of course he was.
Oh, you got white? Oh,
No, you were a winner before we started this thing. Don't worry.
All right.
A man is jailed after allegedly calling 911 requesting a female deputy to have sex with him. 32-year-old Florida man was jailed after he called asking a deputy to have sex 16 times. According to her, it spanned between 2 days. When they finally caught up with the man said he had a crush on the deputy even though he has never met her before. What is this man?
Well, I'm gonna go first. Since this happens a lot, we got a lot of people that have a crush on Cat that never seen her before. So I'm going with black, because that's what our audience is, black.
Okay.
What you got, FitTrap? White. Okay.
I'm gonna go black again. I'm gonna just black all the way around.
I'm going white. Them the only people crazy enough to call a damn cop. Black people ain't calling the cops.
Damn, I ain't think about that.
Definitely white. Police
No,
in
they gonna
Florida and no shootings. He definitely white.
Actually, he is a Hispanic man that resembles George Zimmerman. All right, last one.
Last one.
A man is jailed after exposing his penis during an Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. A man is jailed after he allegedly stripped his clothes off and exposed himself to children during the Alvin and Chipmunks movie. 96 children were subjected to the full frontal nudity. Investigators said he will enter a plea of guilty. What is this man?
I'm gonna go white.
Since he's going to be able to actually enter a plea, and he's not in the body bag, I'm going to go with white.
I'm gonna go with Hispanic.
White.
Cat?
Cat got ugly.
Okay.
This was a black man.
Oh, get out of here.
At North Riverside Mall.
Around the corner. That look like Trey. That look like my boy Trey. Damn.
Trap don't believe it.
You know?
I went and saw Alvin and the Chipmunks without him.
I changed from black.
Oh, God.
All right.
I think he won. He won. He had the most, right?
Hey, he should win.
What do he win, CB?
He wins a FitTrap. You can come to FitTrap as long as you want to. Hey, tell him Inside the Cave sent you. Tell him Inside the Cave sent you.
Whenever you want to sit down and have like a meeting with a team to bring that kind of shit, CB, you can talk about it.
Okay, we'll have a meeting afterwards.
Shit. We should have had a meeting before.
Because today is Cinco de Mayo. All right, this is our last segment. Valleyville, wrap the show up, brother.
I got bad news.
You didn't wrap it up? You ain't got nothing?
No, I wasn't no wrap up material.
Damn, you ain't wrap nothing up? All right, good.
Whoa, what the fuck you doing?
Damn, Joe ain't bringing dirt sheets.
We got a dirt sheet.
Oh, yes, right. All right, check this out. Yeah, camera working now?
Thank you for listening to Inside the Cave. Get the latest Cave Crush and Inside the Cave gear at cavecrushshop.com. Thought-provoking ignorance with special guests and cave crushes. Inside the Cave. Inside the Cave.
Don't go nowhere.
Bonus show.
You want answers?
Cleese Report.
I want the truth.
The Cleese Report with Roland on Inside the Cave.
You can't handle the truth.
All right, let's see if you agree with this. We're going to do a quick Cleese Report. I want to tell Roland, first of all, I don't use it. I feel like the Fonz, having to say this, but I was... Remember the Fonz? He could never say he was wrong. I was... Yeah, but I want to give Roland an attaboy. He been right about the elites for a long time. Check this out. I've been looking at this Bill Cosby thing and this Kanye West thing. Made me thinking about Dave Chappelle and all this stuff. And all these elites being taken down by this Me Too movement and all this stuff, right? And they got Bill Cosby. But Bill O'Reilly, Trump's president. But the funny thing was Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons, they just dropped all the charges on all the rape complaints that he had against him. And I was trying to figure out how and why. And then I made me start thinking more deeper about Russell Simmons. They said Bill Cosby got in trouble for trying to buy NBC. Maybe he did, I don't know. But let's think about Russell Simmons. Everything that Russell Simmons creates, he sells it. And I never understood that. Like, we're talking about black excellence where you want to own something, maintain something, pass it down as yours, or whatever like that. Everything that man has, he sells it. From Def Jam to Def Comedy Jam to the Fat Farm, the Baby Fat. And I don't know. At first I thought maybe he's just a great businessman. Maybe he just buys his stuff to sell it to make money off of it. Or maybe the white man has already told him, yeah, nigga, you done got a little bit too far ahead now. I'm gonna need to take all that. And if you think about it, with Def Jam and Def Comedy Jam, there's always been a white dude alongside of him. And I'm really starting to feel like I'm rolling part 2 now by saying this, but there's always a white dude on the side of him just making sure, it's all like he didn't build nothing on his own. There's always a white dude with him. And there's nothing you can't build on your own. But it's just funny that he got a pass along with all the other white elites this week or last week on this Me Too movement, and Bill Cosby, they trying to put the dirt on him right now. So it just made me realize, you know what? Roland is right. There's an underground world of shit that we have no clue of what's going on. So that is my Cleese Report. Roland will fact check me and tell me if I'm right. But I do want to start off by saying I was All right, bro.
Anybody else want to chime in on this shit? Damn, crickets.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Well, I think that it's interesting that you see a lot of people right now talking about what do they call that? Gentrification. And it's a term that's been around for a long time, but people don't really talk about it. They didn't talk about it back then as they do now. So a lot of us have gotten older. We went back and pulled up the Boys in the Hood clip where Furious was talking about how they come in and buy the property and all that shit. And nobody's looking at how they have gentrified black culture and black ownership. So what happens? So what happens is that what black men, black women, whoever build up a company, and then the white man comes in and swoops in and spends a lot of money. Jay-Z's done it, FUBU's done it. You know, almost every Carl Kanai, every era has had this humongous success and then this sell-off.
Right.
Well, the conspiracy is that Russell Simmons is the head of all of this. Remember, Russell Simmons was the hidden hand actually behind Def Jam and Run DMC.
Right.
And he has been elbowing with the elite, so much so in the fashion world that when he met the very ripe 14-year-old Kimono, whatever the fuck her first name
Lee Simmons.
Yeah, when he met her, they trying to say he met her at 17. I think he met her at 14, groomed her, and then married her at 17. And then her career started. Keep that in mind.
Right.
So what happened when Terry Crews tried to come out against that white dude who grabbed his junk? Guess who made the phone call? Russell said, bro, you need to calm that shit down, man. All you got quiet, and they'll hook you up. Because he is the Oprah Winfrey, the boule. Look that word up. It's called the Black Boule. This shit ain't no conspiracy, y'all. These motherfucking elites, they be doing that shit behind the scenes, and you can't move up no ladder without checking in with one of these motherfuckers that hold the keys. Go ahead.
Hey, I like that shit. See, I don't know how everybody else feels about that shit, but I like hearing shit like that. Woo. Hey, I'm gonna give you this segment. Just put it on your podcast, bro. This might just be, it might be over a lot of people's head because it's a lot of thinking right here. I mean, I'm feeling you, man, because like you laid out a good case. Because I didn't even think about it like that. Who was the first person that called Terry Crews?
Told him shut that shit down, bro. And what's funny is, and let me hit the Terry Crews shit real quick, right? I laughed when the Terry Crews shit went down, right? Because I'm like, this motherfucker, I thought he was talking about some shit that happened back in the day, right? He was like, no, I was at dinner with my wife last year. And I'm like, the same thing everybody, now I know y'all all seen the Dave Chappelle interview on Oprah where he talks about, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. See, these motherfuckers, they talking code like they, like Kat said to CB, blink 3 times if you in trouble. These motherfuckers be in trouble. This is their way of blinking, right?
Yeah.
So he went through that whole fucking on the set of Blue Streak, they told me to wear the dress and all that shit. Well, guess what? The motherfucker already wore the dress. So why ain't he mention that shit when he wore the dress 2 years previous in another movie? So what he really wanted to say is motherfucker, I already wore the dress for y'all. What else do y'all want from me? You see what I'm saying? So while he's sharing that story and everybody giving him praise about sharing some shit, he ain't shared a motherfucking thing. These motherfuckers ain't really telling what's really going on. So when they peek their head up and share that little bit of truth, man, that be on some scared shit. They just be saying, they be talking about surface shit.
See, some of y'all might not be ready for this, man. See, I get a kick out of conspiracies, man. So
it ain't no fucking conspiracy.
I like
it's
this.
The truth.
I like this, underworld shit right here. I don't know how.
It's the fucking truth. They telling you what's going on, man. And all you got to do is read between the lines and look at the fucking evidence. This shit is all laid out. Motherfucking Russell Simmons, R. Kelly, all the motherfuckers is pedophiles. They like young teenage girls. That's what the fuck they go for. And then you got another sector of motherfuckers that like men. How the fuck in 2018 all of a sudden it's coming out that Kevin Spacey been sleeping with little boys all this time? And the way he dodged this shit is, well, I'm a homosexual. My bad. And everybody just let that shit go under the fucking carpet.
Right.
It don't matter if you like men. Nigga, you was raping little boys. You ain't no fucking homosexual. You a pedophile. There's a difference.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Terry Crews didn't get his package grabbed that day and he was surprised. He was saying, motherfucker, y'all did that shit to me before. I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm good. I don't need to go up the ladder no higher. I'm good right here.
Wow.
They was trying to size him up for another gig or another movie or some shit. And that motherfucking executive went and tested the water. Like, nigga, we can put you in this. He like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm with what the fuck? You don't know what the fuck going on them casting couches, man. Everybody coming out with that shit now. This shit ain't new. They've been talking about this shit for 30 years, man. Hollywood been sick and demented. That's why I keep telling y'all, stop fucking putting these goddamn celebrities on pedestals, because they all got fucking skeletons in their closet. Listen, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna shut the fuck up, right? If there's a politician or an activist that's alive and he been alive for 20 years, he ain't doing shit for the homie. Cause they kill everybody who fucking doing something. So if you use that theory, how good is fucking Snoop for the culture if he's still walking around making money? Cause he's selling us out every fucking time he get. He had a fucking show with Martha Stewart's white ass and ain't nobody say nothing. He had a fucking cooking show with the whitest bitch in America at the time. And y'all motherfuckers ain't say nothing and y'all still sucking Snoop's dick. Where them dick riding shoes at? Everybody talking about, y'all let this nigga wear a fucking head wrap on his Instagram. He got a woman's fucking headscarf on his Instagram. Nobody says nothing. Nobody fucking says nothing.
Roller going through a thing, man. I'm gonna get this one to you, bro. This for your show, man. You need this one, man. You needed that one. I like that shit, man. That's the reason why we got the Cleves Report podcast, man. I like that shit. I get a kick out of shit like that.
I'm sorry, fellas.
Nah, I like that shit.
I've been on one since this morning. Check out my Instagram live.
I like that shit. Hey, Velly, before we get ready to get out of here, Velly, you still there?
Yo.
Hey, explain this new segment we're gonna try next week.
Oh, okay. So me and CB trying to work on, even though I know we got a couple segments, but some we just testing the waters. But we're gonna call it things that, and the blank is whatever celebrity we thinking about involving the writer, enters, the listeners, for them to hit up the group or email us any celebrity they want us to kind of poke fun at, or it could be one of us. But basically things that, for an example, things that Kanye West shouldn't say. And we'll probably just go around real quick, some funny, some crazy, and see how it works.
So like Kanye West has already said that slavery was a choice. So I was gonna say like things Kanye West shouldn't say, that the Holocaust should be a holiday. You know what I mean? So that's what I was thinking. So something
y'all
like
motherfuckers ain't got no sense.
hey, I got a question for you, CB.
What's that?
So when Kanye made the statement about slavery being a choice, right?
Yeah.
And then you came with your little analogies about, the prisoners and all that or whatever.
Right.
How many times have you made the comment about a female being in a relationship and she getting her ass whooped by some crazy ass dude, and everybody like, well, why she didn't leave? And she chose to stay.
Yeah, but the difference is she is free to go. when black people were slaves, we weren't even considered a human being in this country. That's why I say this. It makes no sense.
Hold on. Can I get some clarification, Big Dog? And I'm not beating you up. Are you agreeing with Kanye, or are you trying to
No, devil's advocate?
Have a point.
Well, I mean, I'm playing devil's advocate with it, and it's been plenty of times that you heard me say that I cannot understand how a group of people can be controlled by one person.
See, that's a difference. See, Big Dog, I understand what you're saying. It's like if my son goes out with his friends, how you gonna tell me that? Well, they all went, so I had to go. No, you don't have to go. But we're talking about slaves.
Listen, man.
I
don't think nobody is going to agree with Kanye and his
he
whole
made
stance.
No sense with that statement.
Well, listen. Let me give you a little history. First of all, I don't believe we really have a true understanding, because the true history of what happened is so misconstrued. So a lot of us believe things about slavery on such a surface level. That's number one. He has a point to a certain extent because you look at the numbers, right? But keep this in mind. First of all, you had a large percentage of slaves who did choose to die. Okay? That's number one. They did fight. But you got to keep in mind the tactics that kept everybody from fighting was taking the strongest, the meanest, the male, and basically tar and feathering them, putting them between two horses and ripping them apart.
The house Negro, they did all that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. They break you down mentally to where they put so much fear in you that you won't even attempt to do something.
Right. Now,
I'm not even questioning that part of it.
You can be of two different belief systems, right? You can believe either or three. You can believe either or you can believe both, right? The Africans who were brought over in ships, I personally don't believe made up all the slaves. Do I believe they did bring over slaves in ships? Yes, but not the number that they're saying. So number one, Africans actually have a belief system where they don't commit suicide. So because of being with the ancestors, there's certain things that you don't do as having that tribal belief system. Now, the indigenous people who were here, I'm not real sure of their belief system, but yet and still, like I said, there were hundreds of thousands of slaves who were killed by the early settlers because they did fight back. They don't mention that.
And then, dog, think about it like this. If you were born into slavery and basically your mom told you when you were born, this is the white man. You keep your head down when he comes in. This is what you do. This is what you're grown and taught, that you're not a human being in this country.
You don't have to explain it to me, because it still goes back to what I said earlier. You are enslaved mentally.
Yeah, definitely.
In the beginning.
Yes.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like, everybody act like they don't halfway understand what he was saying.
And then,
true enough, a lot of the shit he's saying is twisted.
It's fucked up.
You got all the sound bites, and they always gonna put shit out there a certain way to make you believe whatever the fuck they want to make you believe. And just like now, with hell, we still enslaved mentally. If you wanna just go all the way there with it.
But that's not the context. But the problem with, I think, what CB saying is what's fucked up about his statement is it's actually the context that he put it in. Because I see a lot of people trying to twist what Kanye said into, well, we're enslaved now, and what we need to do is stop looking at Kanye and look at the situation. And what he's saying is right, proof because of the way we're acting and this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, on the surface level, what he said was disparaging. He tried to insinuate that
I'm going to cut you off. He using the comparison of what he's trying to do in fashion and music and trying to compare it to slavery. Just like everybody else that's get behind every other movement is trying to compare shit to slavery.
And it makes me uncomfortable for people to do that, because they're dwindling slavery down to a punchline.
Exactly.
Just like everybody tries to put their movement on being black. Gay is the new black, or this is the new black, or civil rights and Martin. Like, they're actually reading Martin Luther King speeches at fucking LGBT rallies and shit, man. They're always trying to use and manipulate our pain and our history to their benefit.
And just to add one more to that, one that me and CB have used plenty of times. They always want to use mentally ill when they go out there and do something fucked up so they can get out of.
And that's another thing they trying to say, this man is mentally ill and pray for him and shit. This nigga know, and this is what my live was about, guys. And I know you guys probably ain't gonna check it out, but I'll just give you 10 seconds of what I was saying. This isn't new. People keep trying to say, death to the old Kanye, and Kanye was so fucking woke. Kanye ain't never been woke. Just because the nigga had a punchline here and there about some facts don't make the nigga woke. He been looking for the affirmation from the white man since he was wearing polo shirts and was broke and wearing fucking Louis Vuitton book bags. This is who he always wanted to be. If you really look at the TMZ interview, the nigga told you, I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of living my life under y'all expectations. This is who I want to be. The nigga ain't mentally ill. He's making a fucking choice. And he purposely goes against the grain. So while he gave that UK interview where he said, I am a God, and that song that came out, I Am a God, that same fucking year in 2013, he came out with fucking clothing line that had the Confederate flag on it, talking about, I'm changing the meaning of it. So when he says, I'm changing the meaning of the hat, this means unity, that's what that nigga think. If you want to call it mentally ill and give that nigga a pass, that's on y'all. That's how he really feel. He really don't fuck with y'all. So why y'all keep trying to prop him up or feel bad because he's so-called fallen? He ain't failed. This is who he always was. That's why he was in a position to even marry Kim K. Because he wants that prize. He wants the white man's prize. He wants to be up in that stratosphere. That's why he keep fighting to be in Fashion Week. And I want to do this and I want to do that. He wants the affirmation from them. He ain't looking for it from us. So whoever is black and defending this person, man, Kanye don't give a fuck about you. We need to wake the fuck up.
Don't you think they all do it, bro?
They all do it, exactly. That's why I keep saying repeatedly, stop following these fucking celebrities.
That's why
they're part of the elite.
CB, I've always been this way. I don't give a fuck about a celebrity.
Yeah.
Everybody praise Beyonce. Everybody praise Jay-Z. They're in the elite. Once that door is open, man, listen, and I get it. You can praise them all you want for the many millions of dollars that they give and all of that, and it benefits some great people and some disprivileged people. But at the end of the day, man, that's all surface stuff that makes them feel better about themselves.
Yeah, but
if they really wanted to help, if they really wanted to make change, they would go into these neighborhoods and they would actually go and fuck the city, fuck the state, fuck the government. They would go and fix these schools. They would go and put programs. They would go in and make programs of financial literacy in the hood. They would set it up so people can be homeowners again. They would set it up that they would empower the people to get their own. They would rebuild these small black communities. But as soon as they did that, guess what? They would stop. They would cease to be famous anymore. Because guess what? They either going to bring them to ruin or they going to kill them.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?